Not quite. Fuck. Hold on. Game capture. Full screen. Let's see if this works. Sure don't work. Man, I'm still... OBS is taking me so much longer to get the hang of than XSplit ever did. Well, that's not fair to say. I used XSplit for a long time. Cool. Transform. Fit. Chunky frames. Those frames should be chunky right now. Alright. Ooh. It's always a good sign when all your monitors go black at once. Oh my god, my audio has a crazy delay. Holy shit. It's like 4 seconds. Hold on 1 second. Okay. How about now? Oh my gosh, yeah, it's like a crazy fucking delay. All right, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to. We're gonna have to deal with it. You guys are hearing me like 3 or 4 seconds after I'm actually talking, which might be a little weird for this game. Yeah, this is fucking gnarly. Is my voice getting all fucked up at all or anything like that? Yeah, it probably cut out when I switched from full screen to window mode. I don't know. This only happened after the patch for this game. All right. Wow, it's like, it's super long. Holy fuck, dude. Why does it do this? Why you do this ridiculous thing? Okay, whatever. We'll just fucking play the game. It only cuts out when I switch video modes, right? Or is it cutting out when I'm like talking right now? It doesn't turn all that shit on for me. Keep it off. Maybe you gotta change your config file. Right. Let's invite some people. Yeah, I really wish I knew how to, because when I first streamed this game, I didn't have this problem. I don't know what's causing it. Ah. Was that your mic base? I don't know how to... Switching, only when you're... You guys are just fucking hearing that now? Holy shit, I said that like 10 years ago. This game is a... When I stream this game, it adds so much fucking delay to my audio. It's insane. Like, I'm gonna say back when I click the back button. I don't know, maybe it'll be synced with the video. You tell me. I'm clicking back now. I just clicked it. I'm clicking back again now. And you're probably going to hear that like 4 or 5 seconds after I click it. What a piece of shit. Yeah, it does it even in windowed mode too. I don't fucking know, dude. Whatever, let's just play the game. So yeah, let's talk about this game. They just had the first content update, the Tides of War thing, where there's a new gun, you do a bunch of bullshit and you unlock a new gun, and then next week it's a weekly thing. It's like weekly events, and you unlock a helmet you can't see through. And then there's a couple more weapons, probably none for the classes that need them, like medic, I'm guessing, but how big's the delay? You're just saying wow now. It's insanely delayed. Like to the point where I should probably switch out of, you know what I'm going to do really quick? I'm sorry guys. I don't mean to delay this even more. I'm going to switch my audio to not use Mini-Host, or I'm gonna try and restart Mini-Host and see if that helps. All right, test. Okay, this is like instantaneous now. This is much better. I reset my buffer for, it's complicated, something for Mini-Host modular. Now, let me switch into the game and see if it fucks itself up again. We'll stop talking now for a second. Test. Okay. No, it's good now. Look at this. I'm clicking back now. Look, that was like perfectly in sync. Great. Great job. I guess we'll just fucking play in windowed mode. Alright, sorry about that. Something about this game fucks up like my audio buffer for Mini-Host modular. I sound okay right now, I'm hoping. Okay, well that's good to know how to fix it, I guess. It would be cool if it didn't have that problem in the first place, but whatever. Let me try inviting, Saigon Underground is Dax. Let me try inviting them one more time. Alright, I sound fine. That's good. That's good. There you go. Let's play this fucking game already. I hope it doesn't run crusty because I have it in a window right now. I guess we'll just wait and see. There was something I was going to talk about before I got super sidetracked with the clusterfuck that is this game on my computer. What was it? Did it have to do with it? Had to do with video games something. It wasn't the online for Smash. It was something else. Was there some other big thing that happened recently? Fuck, my memory. Wow, that's bad. It was a good topic, too. I was gonna spit some wisdom. But now I got none. How disappointing. It didn't have to do with Battlefield. But it was something I read like today or yesterday. Insight landed on Mars. That was like a week ago, wasn't it? Which is cool. We're not going to talk about the Game Awards. How about that? I'm happy here's what I'll say about the Game Awards. I'm happy that God of War won Game of the Year. I think it definitely deserves it because it was a really good game. Other than that, move on, next question. All right. Well, considering we're on Twisted Steel, I'm probably going to stick with Assault for now. Yeah. Test. Okay. That added about a second of delay. But my game at least runs smooth, so it's fine.
Vorwärts! Erobert das Ziel dort!
My volume looks really low, but I really don't want to alt-tab out of the game, so... audio. Okay, that's probably good. It might be a little loud. Just let me know. I mean, I'd play... I want to keep playing Medic, but... I still need to level up Assault. Oh, fuck off. Where's my party? Base, why aren't you supporting me over here? I'm over here dying, man. You saw the order. It's objective B. You're not on the point. You're not playing the objective. Well, now you're gonna go get shot, and I'm gonna have to save you.
Take control of the enemy objectives.
Ich habe eine Granate für Sie.
We have taken objective Caesar.
This does not bode well. There's like only 2 of us here. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Boy, I tell you what. That's a lot of bad guys. Yep. Off to a strong start, I see. Oh, I should probably set our squad to be open. Again, if you want to play with us, just add me on Origin. Looks like we aren't getting that objective B, huh? Let's go get F, I guess.
Vorsicht! Da ist Gefahr!
You know. Oh.
Ich sterbe! Helft
Save
mir!
me! I already have a bad feeling about this play session. I don't know what it is, but... Oh yeah. Bad ideas are abound. The game is running a little bit assier than normal because of CPU encoding. I can definitely tell. It's not quite as smooth as it should be.
Beware, we have lost objective Anton.
Hey, look at that. We're getting back capped already. Nice.
Ich bin geliefert.
Yes, there you go. Help me. I don't have the STG unlocked, I don't think.
Be aware, we have lost objective Dora.
Alright. We can do this. I got this. I'm a pro gamer. I was born for this. I've been training for this all my life. Look at me, I'm an assault. I play assault and I shoot guys from far away because that's my job as an assault. None of that scout namby-pamby business. Nah, son, you don't shoot my friend.
Versagt eine
I'll
Wunde.
save you. I need ammo. Give me ammo.
Mehr Munition. Schnell!
Give. Oh my gosh.
Bring mir mehr Munition!
Ah! I have 5 bullets.
Schnell, ich brauche Munition.
Thank you. Oh fuck. Yo, you guys are fucked. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting allies. Oh, I hit a guy. Look at this dumbass.
Alle Sprengladungen bereit.
There we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, the new map kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Not a big fan. If you're like super into tanks, it's a pretty cool map. But it's just like, it's boring as fuck. It's huge, it's big, which is cool for all the people who complain that Battlefield maps have been getting smaller. Like, it's big as fuck, but it's also really not that fun to play on. I'm gonna be real with you. We got some enemy bad guys. Enemy bad guy spotted and eliminated. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna hop on over here.
Deponier Sprengladung.
Any bad guys in here? Oh, 90 damage.
Attention,
Bummer.
we are losing objective Friedrich.
The new map has plenty of like. Yeah, see, that's the thing is I don't like vehicle. I think 1 in 5 have had very weak vehicle combat. Let me spawn on him. Let me get on him. Let me spawn on my boy.
Dynamit bereit.
I guess that was clear, never mind. I guess we could try back tapping.
Control enough objectives to sway the outcome of this battle.
Or let's just go to E. Fuck it. Ah! He surprised me. Yeah, I don't know. The new map, like, it's okay. It's like this map, but with less trees and more farms. It actually kind of reminds me of, like, Pennsylvania.
Verteidigt das Ziel dort, Soldaten.
Like, the best part of this map is, like, a couple of the little town areas, and then, like, the bridge. And then there's a bunch of shitty empty space.
Hear this, objective
Oh, I'm gonna
Werft die
die.
Handgranate. Sprengladung platziert. Platziere Dynamit.
We have now taken objective Bertha.
Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm focused for a second. Ooh. Or at least I was trying to. Yeah, I still have mixed feelings about this game. Vehicle combat hasn't really been enjoyable. 4 was like the last game. See, the thing is 4 was also the last game where vehicles were like pretty overpowered. And see, I wouldn't even call it overpowered because vehicles should be powerful. Like, it makes sense. Like, a tank could easily wipe out a small group of soldiers. Like, that's not that weird of a thing to have happen in the game. But,
Augen auf! Da drüben ist Gefahr!
yeah, 1 in 5 vehicles just haven't really done it for me, so I haven't played them that much. I'm also probably, I'm just bad with them, to be real with you.
Aufpassen, Ladungen sind scharf!
Yo, there's a dude right in front of you, bro.
We have now taken objective Bertha.
Is that a tank? It sure is. Okay, there goes that corpse. Does someone just run behind me?
Sprengladungen sind scharf!
How did that not kill that person? Sweet Jesus.
Seht euch das an! Gefährlich, oder?
Yeah.
Granate ist unterwegs!
Ooh. What hit me?
Attention, objective Dora has been lost.
Man, how do we keep getting back capped so easily?
We are losing objective Bertha.
Oh boy. Yep. That's what you get for poking your head up. Nope, and I'm dead again. Ooh. Oh, those are gonna explode. Give me. Hello.
Good job. Objective complete is now ours.
Well, that was shitty. Alright, we gotta go back and take, like, A and shit like that. Oh, cool. Just start me as, like, far back as humanly possible.
Wir müssen das Ziel dort erobern!
Alright. This is my epic strategy guide for capturing points in Battlefield 5. Is there, like, space dust in here? What is this? Alright. Katamari is a better game than this. I'm gonna go. It's not even going out on a limb, that's just being honest.
Attention, objective Bertha has been lost.
Nice.
Ladung bereit! Aufpassen!
that was nice. And I'm dead.
We now have control of objective Anton.
Well, at least we killed a tank. And that always feels good. We're gonna totally lose, though. This guy in chat is getting all salty because he says people don't know how health works. Which I find to be funny for some reason. Is that other tank still over here? Where'd that tank go? I see you, asshole. Alright. Man, we keep losing B too, huh?
Los! Erobern wir das Ziel dort!
We have taken objective
Bleib ganz
Alpha.
ruhig!
I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I am. I don't even know where I got shot from. Oh boy. Don't, you're just gonna get shot, dude.
The enemy is taking objective.
Yep, there you go. Just now you have to die in a box.
Be aware that objective Anton has been lost. We must fight harder. We are losing this.
Deponiere Sprengladung!
Don't ask why I just threw those there,
Good work,
because
objective
I
Alpha
couldn't tell you.
lost.
Wow, my frame rate's fucking shitting itself with this game right now. It looks like OBS is using like twice the CPU it was. Well, it makes sense. This game has a lot more going on. OBS is using like twice the CPU that than Katamari was. Looks like we're like full on back cap mode, huh? Well, we're gonna lose anyways.
Wir müssen das Ziel dort erobern!
Don't you love when you shoot someone and get a headshot on them and they don't die? There we go. Man, dope. Someone tweeted DICE about hardcore mode, and they said they have nothing to announce or discuss at this time, which is crazy to me. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. It's crazy because supposedly they already have the roadmap for like the next 6 months for the game, right? So they have like the next few maps that are coming out already like kind of decided. They have
Objective Caesar.
like the DLC weapons and shit like that.
Objective Anton.
Like they have everything for the game already decided. Yet I'm gonna blow your fucking ass away, bro. And I got shot. But if they're talking about hardcore and they say we have nothing to like discuss at this time, but like holy shit, you have like, does that mean we're not getting hardcore ever? Or like it's not like that complicated. You just increase the weapon damage and disable the minimap and change the icons basically. That's like all you have to do for hardcore mode in a Battlefield game. But I don't think, oh wow, look at that, top of the board. Didn't even realize it. Ah, fucking. Just fucking, you know. Well, we lost. And it was a spectacular loss at that. Oh. You know, I gotta say, for as much shit as I give this game, at least, like, you can play a 64-player match and, like, it feels pretty good and, like, the game is fun for the most part. And then we're talking about, like, the hottest game of the year, Smash Brothers Ultimate, can't fucking, like, hold a 1v1 match. And it's kind of like, oh, maybe we shouldn't talk that much shit on DICE. At least they're semi-competent when it comes to multiplayer. Alright. Yo, what's up, Alizarin? You missed all of Katamari, dude. Bummer. Now you have to watch this travesty. This game isn't that bad. I just like Battlefield 4. Like, I really hope if they make another Battlefield game, which after the debacle that this game has become, I kind of am thinking they might put the series, like, on hold for a while. I don't know. DICE is a big company. EA is a big company. Maybe that won't happen. All right, let's switch it up. Let's play Medic. I gotta get that Tommy gun eventually.
Capture the objective.
Rusty frames.
Hold the objective. As many as possible.
My hope is that they do another modern Battlefield after this. Modern / semi-futuristic. Like, if Battlefield 6 was just like Battlefield 4.5, which is what everyone, when Battlefield 4 came out, tons of people called Battlefield 4 Battlefield 3.5 because it was mostly looked like the same game with like all the same weapons plus new weapons on top of that and some new maps and some of the old maps redone. I'd be totally fine if they took Battlefield 4 as a template and like updated the game to have graphics like this and added more weapons and added more maps and shit like that. I'd be totally okay with that.
We must take the enemy's objectives if we want to stay in this fight.
Oh, here I go dying. Oh, get out of there. Oh shit, I can't revive you.
Got you, soldier.
Can you take care of that guy, sniper friend? This is fucking bad. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Reboot Battlefield Heroes. Yeah, right. I just honestly, I kind of think that, I mean, it could just be the way that this game was made, but part of me kind of thinks that in a modern game, after everything we've had in all the other Battlefield titles and shit like that, I kind of feel like maybe World War II isn't a good setting for a modern game. You know what I mean? Can I not be on fire, please? Like, I feel like maybe just doing modern settings is better for modern games, because there's more diversity and more shit you can do. Oh, there's a tank. To be honest, I never played Battlefield Heroes. Out of all the Battlefield games that I played, I never played Battlefield Heroes, and I never played 1943. Was that like the free reboot one on quote-unquote next-gen consoles? Alright, let's take C.
Capture the objective.
We're already getting stomped, aren't we? Okay. Alright. Were there not two of my teammates just right in front of me? I didn't even see where that guy fucking came from.
Grenade thrown! Gotcha, chum.
I don't know, making a game that takes place in multiple time frames is an interesting idea, but they'd be so split like asset wise, and I don't feel like they'd be able to balance it effectively. And it would be kind of like, what's the point? Like, focus on the one thing you're good at instead of like trying to do this like clusterfuck of stuff. Wow, that was fucking lucky as shit. I want to save you, dude, but I can't. Apparently.
I got you, chum.
All right. Nice. We finally got another objective.
We now control the needed objectives to secure the outcome of this battle.
War Thunder's a totally different type of game, to be totally honest. Hello, chums. Let me just run out here and die really quick. Surprisingly, I mean, they did kind of, considering the fact that in real life, like, oh, whoa, what's going on here? That was weird. Considering in World War II they did use a lot of guns from World War I, this game does have a lot of shit that was in Battlefield 1. But it plays totally different. Because, oh my gosh, 98 damage, the fucking medic. Killing me. But the guns feel completely different because it's, you know, a completely different game. And they changed, like, the gunplay and stuff like that quite a bit between this and Battlefield 1. But honestly, I think they do the modern games the best. Because I think both this and Call of Duty, the Call of Duty World War II game, both felt lackluster for different reasons. Although I didn't play Call of Duty World War II much, like, at all.
Be warned, objective easy has been lost.
Yo, let's get Fortnite in this bitch.
Good, we've taken objective Able. Good stuff. Objective Dog is ours now.
Sorry, it's harder for me to talk during Battlefield 5 than it is Battlefield 4. I feel like I have to pay a lot more attention in this game
Charlie.
than I had to, and I mean, I guess I've played so much of 4, that's why. I keep losing my train of thought, too. I think the thing about doing modern combat games... Fuck. is that you can be more creative in a modern combat game. Like, you can have cool ass gadgets like in Battlefield 4 there's shit like the UAV or not the UAV, the MAV, or like the UCAV, like the little drone plane thing, or like the EOD bot, or you know, so much different shit. There's so much you can do in that game in terms of stuff that isn't just point and shoot, and that's kind of what makes that game so awesome. But then with a game like this, you're super limited because like you can't have gameplay where you're like flying a drone around the level, because that just doesn't exist in this time period. Like, maybe you could do something crazy like a war pigeon or some shit like that. But I don't know, man. I feel like that's why the modern setting is kind of better. Is that it just allows you a lot more creative freedom and like game design. That's the thing, is just Battlefield 4 feels like Battlefield 4 just feels like a more complete and like complexly designed game. Sorry, I'm trying to not fucking sneeze right now. Yeah, just throw those health packs all around the level. Okay, I somehow got pushed onto the train.
Baker has been lost.
Just weak ass fucking guns, man. Oh boy. Yeah, I think there's a balance between futuristic and modern. Like, I wouldn't mind if they did another 2142 style game, to be honest. Like, 2142 had some of the fucking sickest game modes in Battlefield. And that game is old and could really use a reboot. But that's also kind of why I like modern a little bit more, is that, you know, it still feels real. Yo, I'm gonna have to Rambo this shit.
Got first aid for you.
I know he's in there. Whatever, we'll just cap this point.
Objective Charlie is now ours.
Man, don't you just love when you shoot someone in the head and then you shoot them with 2 more bullets and then they just shoot you back? So I shouldn't complain right now. I'm trying not to complain about this game because I feel like every time I stream it, all I do is complain about stuff, which is probably not very appealing to most people.
We have taken objective dog.
But man, the tracers and the suppression changes are the two things that, after playing this game a lot more, those are basically the two things I haven't been able to get over. Cause like we're talking about suppression here, right? I just put 97 damage worth of bullets into that fellow. In other Battlefield games, the way suppression is a mechanic where basically if you're getting shot at, your aim is penalized. If bullets are flying close to your head, there's a visual cue and an audio cue, like your sound gets muffled. And your aim, your spread increases because you're being suppressed, and you know it's scary, and you can't fucking shoot your gun good. And to me, that's a mechanic that makes a lot of sense, right? Like, if people are shooting at you, like, you're probably not going to shoot as well as if you're, like, you know, shooting someone from cover or something like that. Oh boy, this is a clusterfuck.
Grenade!
So, like an example, they changed suppression in this game, and the way that they changed suppression is that it's only visual and audio. There is no more spread that occurs when you're being suppressed in this game. And one of the side effects of the suppression system in earlier Battlefield games is that if you're shooting someone and they're actually taking hits, like if you've seen me play Battlefield 4, you see when I shoot someone and the bullet hits them, they like physically stagger. You can see their, like, they have a special animation for like staggering while they're being shot at. This game doesn't even have like a fucking animation for when people are hit most of the time. They just fucking stand there and take the damage. And it looks really stupid. And on top of that, people, oh my god, really? When you're shooting at someone, can you not? So when you're shooting at someone, like, that's the thing. If I'm putting bullets into someone, it makes sense that their aim wouldn't be as good. I'm sorry, like, that makes perfect sense to me that if I'm taking a bullet to the face, I can't aim as well. In this game, it doesn't even stagger people. And I've seen people say, like, shit, yeah, that was cool. I've seen people say that, like, it's more competitive this way, or it's like, some people think it's more fair, and I disagree, because, like, if you get into a firefight situation... Wow, we lost A, huh? If you're in a firefight where you get the drop on someone and you're putting the first rounds into them, you should always have the advantage. Like, yes, a good player should be able to recover and be able to have it... Come on, how you even... Man, getting salty, huh? I'm still, despite me playing like shit right now, I'm at the top of the leaderboard, which is incredible to me. But to me, it makes sense that if I get the drop on someone and I'm putting bullets into them, their aim should be penalized. So I have a problem with that. My other big problem is that every single gun, every round is a tracer round. So it looks like laser beams shooting across the map. And in Battlefield 4, there was actually a point in time where they did that. And then they changed it in favor of automatic weapons only have a tracer every 3 rounds. If they wanted to be realistic, it would be like every 5 rounds for support, and then basically like maybe sniper rifles they could give them tracers, and then no other guns would have tracers. But yeah, it bothers me because so one of the things that if you're not familiar with Battlefield, if you're not like, if you don't play it a lot, one of the big changes from this game, compared to the others, is they removed what's called 3D spotting. So you used to be able to like point at an area and like aim down your sight and press a button, and if there was an enemy there that was like in your sights, it would, like, if I press it now, it puts down a marker, and like the marker is the new thing. But in old games, when you do that, it would actually like put a little red dot over your enemy's head. And that was kind of to make up for the fact that the maps were huge and visibility wasn't that great and stuff like that. And they decided that people didn't like it and it wasn't immersive, which I can agree with. And they took it out. So there is still spotting, but it's only happens either if a support class is suppressing an enemy with a machine gun, or if they're scouted with a scout's sniper scope, not their sniper scope, but like their binoculars. So it's still possible to spot people on the map. But with that change, so it makes it a little more tactical because you rely a lot more on visibility and line of sight and shit like that. But here's the thing, that's kind of negated by the tracer thing, because if every bullet is like a laser beam pointing directly to where you are, it really removes like kind of that tactical element and that element of surprise and stealth. And again, it really, like, older Battlefield games, like, granted, yeah, they did have spotting, but they still had tracers. It just wasn't every damn round, you know what I mean? And that's something that I still can't get over. As a epic pro Battlefield gamer, it's still hard for me to adjust to fucking laser beams everywhere. It also looks stupid, in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't notice it, but unfortunately I do. Alright. Yeah, sorry you're not getting revived. Nice. Yeah, maybe they thought I looked cooler. Sometimes it looks cool. I mean, it still looks cool if it's every 3 bullets from an automatic weapon. I'm gonna change to assault. I can't handle this shit, even though I'm doing fine. We're doing very poorly right now. Nice. Did I like Battlefield 1? Also, what's up, Rogue Leader? Battlefield 1 was different, and I think it's a lot better now with all the DLC maps and shit like that, and all the extra weapons and stuff that's been added. I do feel like Battlefield 1 oh, good thing I'm not a medic anymore. I do feel like Battlefield 1 plays a lot more like Battlefront than Battlefield. Where did that come from? Oh. Battlefield 1's much more arcadey and much more Zerg rushy. Like everyone, man, like everyone rushing at once to every point. This game kind of does that too, but not as bad as Battlefield 1. And in general, I played, I have about 450 hours in Battlefield 1. So, actually, no, probably like 430 maybe. So, if you think that, I mean, I guess I like it well enough. I did play with a clan, like a platoon or whatever, like an organized group of people. Not like there's much competitive play in Battlefield, but I mean, I have more time in Battlefield 4 and 3 than I have in 1. But I'd say I put an equal amount of time and effort into it. It's a very different game. This game, I'm still, like, it feels very rushed. That's my biggest feeling about it, is that, like, it looks nice, and when everything's working the way it's supposed to, it plays really nice. And it feels cool, like, when your squad's all working together. But there's also a lot of bullshit and a lot of stuff that feels unfair and poorly balanced. And, like, I played in the alpha and the beta for this, and they completely reworked the game from where it was in alpha, but some of their choices were fucking stupid. Like, they took away medic guns and gave them to assault because people complained medic was too powerful of a class. And now you can see on certain maps, like, nobody plays medic. Because this gun right now literally used to be a medic gun in the alpha, and then they took it away because people complained. And so now assault is, like, the most overpowered class by far. Support's strong too. Recon got really nerfed compared to earlier Battlefield games, which is probably for the best. No, you're up there. Oh, fuck off. It's amazing to me how powerful just going prone is in this game, which, like, it was always a factor in, like, older Battlefields, like, for, you know, minimizing how much of your body was exposed and stuff like that, but, like, prone is, like, the superior meta in this game.
Objective Charlie, soldiers.
And a lot of, see, like, that's what I'm talking about with the suppression changes. Like, I shot the guy in the head and once more and did 92 damage, and he was still able to burst me down in only a few shots. And, like, part of it's me playing bad too, I know that. But yeah, Battlefield 1 I haven't played in a while, but I still really like Battlefield 1 a lot. It's still a really good game. 4 is still my favorite, though. I might actually switch to 4 after a round or two here. I also think the map design has gone downhill a little bit. And I also think that a lot of the maps in this game are not designed well for Conquest, which is like the main game mode that everyone plays. For the most part. I guess people play other things too. But, yeah, not every map really feels designed for the game modes that are on offer for the actual game. How'd you die?
I'll get you patched.
Am I gonna die saving you?
Where we have lost Objective Able. Objective Baker has been lost.
Yeah, if you liked Battlefield 1... If you like Battlefield 1, this one feels... I want to say it feels closer to 1 than to 4. I'm sure a lot of people would disagree with that. Yeah, okay. But also, I feel like Battlefield 1 took way more risks than this game did. That's the thing, is this game, a lot of the game design aspects of this game feel very half-baked. And they're like, they just kind of sat around spitballing for a day or two to come up with how the new Battlefield would play. Because, like, so in Battlefield 1, there were the, like, the pickup classes, like the specialty classes, like the Mace Man. I don't remember what they're actually called, like the, you know, the elite classes. You had stuff like the cavalry, which was a really cool new addition. You had the behemoths. You had a lot of interesting shit in Battlefield 1 that is just completely gone from this game. There's nothing unique like that. There's no, like, you can call in a big tank, or you can call in a rocket, like a squad kill streak, basically. And that's about all they did for this game. Like, it just feels a little flat in terms of the game design. And, like, right now, I'm playing pretty sloppy, too, to be honest. This game definitely rewards you a lot more if you play it more tactically. Not, like, military sim-wise, but, like, you know, it encourages staying in cover and being a little bit more slow and deliberate, and I don't want to say camping, but camping. Where are the bullets coming from? But I mean, I knew I'd play this game regardless when it came out, just because I'm a Battlefield fan, so. I think after this match,
Attention, we have lost
how many matches did I do? Only 2? I'm just gonna run out and fucking die. I'm not even paying attention. I'm looking at chat. Yeah. I do think like the self-healing and the ammo changes are kind of cool.
objective easy is ours now.
But this game, even more so than Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1, has become a lot of look for the moving pixel and point at it and shoot. And the thing is I played hardcore in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 a lot. And not having hardcore in this game at launch, the game kind of doesn't feel balanced to me.
Throwing grenade out!
And that's the match. Whoo boy. Another defeat for the record books. Ugh! What time is it? It's about 6 o'clock. And I think that means that I am going to... I don't think they're ever going to change suppression. I think that... Oh, it looks like I unlocked the STG, so that's good. I'm going to switch to Battlefield 4 right now. Because I actually haven't played it in a couple of weeks. So it'll be nice to contrast and kind of go back. So I'm going to do that. So that was your taste of Battlefield 5 for today. Like with most other Battlefield games, I'm sure it'll be worth it a year from now when you can buy it on sale for like $15 and it has all the DLC included. I mean, this doesn't have DLC. It has like monthly content updates. And so far they're pretty underwhelming. The first one has like 3 new guns, a new map, and a practice range. Oh, and a single player campaign mission. That just tells me that the game was not ready to launch at all. They rushed the fuck out of this game. The fact that they didn't have all of the single player missions complete on launch. And you might say, oh yeah, like, oh, it's part of our plan to like roll shit out as we go. That sounds like we weren't fucking ready in time. So we had to give it another couple of days or whatever. I did unlock a new gun though, so that's good. Battlefield 4 on Xbox, man. Wow. I haven't played it. I have played it on console before, actually. It's just been a really long time. I don't have it. But we're gonna play it on